Hey everyone, Rho here. Before I begin today, a shameless plug for my other channels. Rho Reviews if you're interested in movie or TV series reviews and rankings. Shelby T for seeing some more of my pup Shelby. Or the Transfer Pad for rounding up football transfer news and rumours. Please give them a check out and consider dropping a sub if you're interested. As always, I really appreciate it. But on to today, and today we discuss which characters I feel really need a Primaris model. Now before we get cracking, let's get the obvious one out the way. Dante. We all know the most wished and requested Primaris model in all of existence is the Lord of the Blood Angels, Dante himself. And yeah, I am no different in that regard. I've been very vocal about my love for this guy, well, for quite some time. So let's just disqualify him out of this top 5, because we all just know he is the undisputed number 1. I'm going to be honest, narrowing it down to 5 was actually really hard. And there's going to be some exclusions I know will drive people crazy. But I'll explain my reasons for each, which for the most part I feel are really quite valid given the wider universe. Although I admit there is some fanboyism, especially for our first pick at number 5. So beginning my most wanted Primaris models, excluding Dante. Number 5. Brother Captain Erasmus Tycho. I know. He's dead. Coming in hot with the controversy straight away. But hey, I did say this one is simple fanboy wishing. So allow Rho to take you on a tale of his youth. The year was 1990 something or other. And I had my hands on my first ever codex, the Ultramarines. And then my mate next door decided to go Blood Angels and brought round the fresh shiny new codex of his, the Angels of Death. And it was whilst gazing wide-eyed through those pages, I caught glimpse for the first time in my life of Brother Captain Erasmus Tycho. Everything about that model was just perfect. The imposing stance, the standout golden armour, the intricate craftsmanship of the details, and of course the mysterious half-golden mask. Tycho was one of the most evocative and standout models of all of 2nd edition, especially for a wide-eyed youth like me. And he even had the interesting fluff background to match. Now while yes, the fluff has evolved for him to now be a character of the past, I can't help but wish for some kid new to the hobby, gazing through those codex pages, to be as awed and inspired by Tycho just the same as I was. And really, with the quality of the new sculpts these days, we need Tycho to be updated to match. So maybe there's no lore reasons for him to be given a model upgrade. But they've done such an amazing job of updating the older models whilst honouring their past, such as Mephiston and Calgar for example. I just would love to see Captain Tycho being given the same treatment. Like I said, it's a personal wish and unashamedly so. Now number 4, Logan Grimnar. Obviously Ragnar Blackmane received the Primaris treatment first, and probably rightly so, being by far the most popular and poster boy of the Space Wolves chapter. Again, they've done such a fantastic job with him, it's really left the Great Wolf a little in his shadow. Yes, he's still got his massive flying chariot, but you know what I mean. For me, it's really time for Grimnar to re-emerge as the Lord of the Wolves he truly is, to take back some of that prestige stolen by Ragnar. This guy is the Great Wolf for a reason. He alone has held together the chapter within these turbulent times. We've even had Grimnar going toe-to-toe against the Grey Knights and Inquisition. By reputation alone, this guy needs an upgrade. And now in more realistic terms, GW has done such a mind-blowing job with large-scale models. Can you imagine what a new and improved Grimnar would look like atop a new Storm Rider, hurtling through the battlefield with wolves racing ahead? The way they evoke the feeling of movement in the new sculpts, I just don't see any way it would be anything less than jaw-dropping. Number 3. Tushan, Chapter Master of the Salamanders. Now it certainly feels to me that the Sons of Vulcan have most definitely had a surge of popularity over the past few years, and this is most likely in large part to the portrayal of their Primarch within the Horus Heresy series, which has been nothing short of fantastic. The image of Vulcan has been crafted to be one of a truly noble and caring soul, all wrapped within the body of the biggest and strongest wrecking ball of a Primarch. While Tushan may not be as widely known as his Primarch, he embodies every trait his Primarch would be proud of. He represents the best of humanity within the entire Adeptus Astartes. This is a man considered friend by Commander Dante, a man who stands upon the same level of respect as such legendary chapter masters as Marnius Calgar, Azrael of the Dark Angels, and Helbrecht of the Black Templars. It's a crying shame that Tushan isn't widely known as these legendary figures, and as such I believe he is deserving of taking his rightful place upon the tabletop. Number 2. Decimus Felix. Since the return of Rabute Guilliman, one of the most influential names within his storyline has become Decimus Felix. Felix is a true Primaris, having been taken as a recruit just after the Horus Heresy, emerging with his new kin as part of the Ultima founding, taking his place within Guilliman's unnumbered sons before ultimately becoming the 11th company captain and the Primarch's personal equerry. Felix is a really pivotal figure within the current lore, and his name is becoming quite iconic. And while it's undoubted he'll be getting a model at some point, he still warrants his inclusion on this list. And I actually feel it would greatly help his broader image within the fanbase. There are still a great deal many fans who have not yet dived into the novels, so introducing Felix to the tabletop would broaden the knowledge of this important character within the wider fanbase. Lastly, number 1. High Marshal Helbrecht. Now yes, there is a chance he'll be getting an upgrade very soon, but that doesn't change the fact he's top of my list for a couple of reasons. Firstly, the Black Templars are immensely popular, and I'd say it's about time they got shown some love, and hopefully that does appear like it's drawing very close indeed with the Crusade tease not long ago. However, and maybe more importantly, with the narrative really changing with the Emperor embracing godhood, the element of faith has really become the hot topic within the 40k universe, and there are no Astartes more embraced in that world than the Black Templars themselves. These guys are the fervent religious warrior zealots we all know and love. The Black Templars are poised to really become so much more centrally focused than they have been over recent years, with the outpouring of sainthoods and explosions of Emperor's power becoming more apparent across the multitude of battlefields? Is there any characters more better situated to represent this new element of lore than the High Marshal himself? I really feel his new model could be the best Primaris yet, and with the quality of sculpts we've seen, that is certainly saying something. But as always guys, what do you think? Do you agree with my most wished top 5? Or are there other characters you believe are deserving more? As always, drop your thoughts in the comments below, I love to read them. Let's see your top 5 list compared to mine. Which characters do you agree with and which do you not? As always, huge thank you to all my subscribers, your support truly means a lot to me, it really does. And if you're new, please consider subscribing to help the channel grow. And if you enjoyed this particular vid, then why not drop a like on it too. But with that said, I am off and I'll see you all again real soon.